Earlier this month, a massive crack split part of a more than 100-year-old building on historic Avalez Street in St. Augustine. Work to demolish that building will begin tomorrow. And tonight, First Coast News' Jessica Clark has the story from St. Johns County.
Business-wise, it's a little slow.
Manny Herrero of La Herencia Cafe, like all the business owners on Avalez Street in St. Augustine, has seen a slowdown since the security fencing went up around a neighboring building that's crumbling. Monday, demolition crews put equipment in place to start taking the building at 9 Avalez down.
I think it's obviously going to keep being slow for the next 10, 12 days or whenever or however it takes.
This isn't what you would call a wrecking ball type of demolition.
The demolition is taking place in a tightly packed part of downtown St. Augustine. Nearby businesses, with walls just feet from the building in question, fear when the demolition starts there could be a domino effect or a house of cards effect. The city public works director says the contractor is taking extra precautions.
They're stabilizing the building and then they're moving step by step so that specifically that will not happen.
Meanwhile, Herrero staff has created the demolition sandwich. It has dado pepper sauce on it so it packs a punch. It's his version of making lemonade out of a lemon of an interruption.
Hey, you got to take advantage of it.
The demolition on Avalez Street is expected to last about 10 days. But as for the demolition sandwich, if it's popular, it'll last on the menu a lot longer than that. In St. Augustine, Jessica Clark, First Coast News, on your side.
That's making me kind of hungry, Jess. Thanks. And be sure you tune in tomorrow morning. We will be live on Avalez Street as crews put the final preparations together to bring that building down. GMJ starts at 4:30 right here on First Coast News.